Welcome back, folks. Now we have a wonderful guest this morning. Always a joy to have Erin.
Thank you.
How are you doing, Erin?
I'm doing really well today.
Okay, and Erin is from Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea in Silverthorne.
In Silverthorne, yes.
So for people who have never been there before, completely unaware of it, just like a brief overview of what it is, where it is.
Well, we're at 358 Blue River Parkway in Silverthorne, so that's just right next to the Silverthorne Performing Arts Center, the Silverthorne Pavilion, so just a quarter mile north of that I-70 Silverthorne interstate exit. And we're
Great location.
We're your community coffee shop. We try to just be that vibe that you come in and you're like, oh wow, this is what Silverthorne is really about. And in that regard too, we also have all of our baristas are trained with the Baristas Guild of America, and we geek out so hard on coffee science and tea knowledge. And so not only are you going to get a great cup of coffee, but you're also going to get it in a place that just really resonates Silverthorne.
Yeah, definitely an emphasis on community at the Red Buffalo
Yes.
Coffee and Tea. And I mean, again, like all your talented baristas, I love like coming in and kind of hearing their little banter between one another when people place their orders, and they kind of like have all that sort of barista like lingo. Where I'm like, what does that mean?
And then after a while, people just develop nicknames. You're like, how did that start?
Yeah, how did that
But
start?
that's kind of the fun bit of it. Like one of our baristas, her nickname's Camel.
Camel?
We got there. It was a process, but she's Camel.
I love that. I love that when you like start from one lingo, one nickname, whatever, and it just kind of turns into something it takes on a whole new life.
It does, and it's out of your own control too.
Yeah.
And it just kind of your own nickname becomes very different.
Yeah. Now I bet you if you're a regular there, you can probably start to pick up and start to understand some of that secret
lingo. Will start to
lingo.
get those nicknames too. One of them, we've nicknamed her husband Boolean.
Okay.
But it came from multiple steps. So that's what you get when you come into your local shops is you just get that little, your local flavor, so to speak, both in coffee and in life.
And so speaking of local flavor, actually, is there are there like some like secret off the menu?
I like to say that you can order almost anything. If you can think of it and we have the ingredients to make it, we'll make it for you. There are definitely seasonal ones that, depending on if we still have the ingredients, you can make it. So we make a lot of our own syrup. So in the fall, we made our own pumpkin spice syrup. So that means right now you can't order pumpkin spice because we don't have the ingredients to be making it anymore.
Yeah.
But there's lots of really fun things. I brought you an Irish cream latte today.
Oh my goodness, how have I not tried this yet?
St. Patrick's Day is coming up.
Oh, that's right.
And now we have our smokestack latte on the menu. It's one of our winter seasonals. So that one we don't serve in the summer, and that's our smoke. So it's got Nutella and Ghirardelli chocolate and hazelnut. That one's really, really good. So there's always fun things to try. You can always ask kind of what we're drinking, and you can make a lot of fun concoctions with tea too. You can kind of mix and match them a little bit. People mix our chamomile with our peppermint tea. I like to do a London Fog, which is Earl Grey with steamed milk and vanilla. But we also have a really good coconut truffle black tea. And that's really good with some steamed milk as well.
That sounds amazing. So I mean, this is absolutely delicious, but that sounds amazing.
There's so many great things that aren't necessarily listed as on the menu because that would just take up our whole wall if you put every combination together.
And that's another thing that I really love about Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea is, like most coffee shops, it's always about the coffee and the espresso drinks. And, I want a fancy tea drink. I want something that's unusual.
Tea can be just as fun and exciting.
Yeah.
It really can.
Super dynamic. So many different possibilities that you can do with tea.
Yes.
So not only is Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea, a super personable place, community to hang out, but your service, your baristas, like they really like to personalize your drink so you have that perfect experience in a cup,
Absolutely.
right?
We like to say we specialize in making your perfect drink.
Yes. Okay, so again, this
Irish
lovely
cream
tea
latte.
that you gave me, this is absolutely delicious. It's super creamy, but it's not sweet. You definitely have that sort of Irish cream flavor coming through.
We never like to over sweeten things because when milk is steamed just right, and this is where that coffee geek comes in, lactose breaks down and it becomes naturally a little sweet. And so if you do it right, you don't need to add a bunch of extras to it.
Yeah.
And I think become so conditioned in our years of coffee. You know, when you first have coffee when you're like 16 and you're like, oh gosh, that's horrible. And so you just put training wheels on it and you stick with those training wheels for the rest of your life.
And then you're kind of not really tasting the real, like,
where
deep,
the coffee's
nice,
coming
rich
from
flavors within it. All you taste is sugar.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
and so it's good to break out of it and realize that you can get all these nuances in their taste.
Yeah. And I definitely appreciate that because, like, I'm a person with a sweet tooth that's very mild.
Yes.
So I really appreciate this. Yes. Yet another reason why I love your coffee and tea house.
We love to have everyone say that.
Now, again, besides delicious coffee, we were talking about an excellent community. Yes. And I know you have some things going on. So like this Thursday, what's going on?
We have open mic night this Thursday night from 5 to 7, which is past our regular hours. Mm-hmm. So we really want to have people come in, come showcase their, something new that they've been working on, give it some practice time, and just come and support each other as local artists. So that's always such a fun time because I think sometimes, especially with the local artists, you have your set. You have your set that you play, and you're a little nervous to try out new material within that set. And so this is a great time to come and enjoy some live music. It's really fun. I just recommend everyone to come and enjoy it. There's no like cover charge or anything like that. Just come on. The coffee bar is open, so we can make you whatever. If you need even 7 o'clock, you might be onto decaf by then. But decaf doesn't have to taste bad either.
Yeah. Well, as you said, you have like chamomile, so you have some great evening teas.
We do.
Right? Yes. Excellent. Well, thank you, Erin, so much for telling us about that. You
Absolutely.
also have live music on Saturdays,
We do have live music on Saturdays,
Okay.
so that's a really fun time to come in, get your morning jam going, your weekend started, right?
Yes.
Because we all know there's so much to do on the weekends up here.
Okay. Be sure to check it out. We've got all kinds of music happening at the Red Buffalo and Coffee and Tea this weekend. And then, so Erin, just quickly, again, how can they find you?
Best place to come on in, 358 Blue River Parkway in Silverthorne. We're open 7 days a week, 6:30 to 5:30. We're also on Instagram and Facebook, and our website is redbuffalocafe.com.
All right, excellent. Folks, be sure to check out Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea. Excellent coffee, excellent tea, and excellent people.
Thank you.
All right, folks. So we're going to have more great ideas for you for different places to eat around the county, and also a great watch and win. Again, a $25 gift certificate to Tikka Mana Grill in Breckenridge. So you're not going to want to miss that. So stay tuned.